Hello friends, today we will learn about the application of PN junction diode. In last video lecture we have seen the types of PN junction diode, means biasing of PN junction diode. When we connect the battery to the PN junction diode, one first one is forward bias and second one is reverse bias. In forward bias condition, we have seen P-type semiconductor, P section of the PN junction diode connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and N section of the connected to the negative terminal of the battery. That type of PN junction diode is forward bias. In reverse bias, P section of the PN junction diode connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and N section of the PN junction diode connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Means that type of connection is reverse bias condition. In forward bias condition, we have seen in forward bias condition, because of the forward biasing, the effective electric field reducing, reducing. In reverse bias, the net electric field is increasing. Because of the effect of the electric field, the width and the height of the depletion layer and the width of the height of the potential barrier will decrease in forward bias and increase in reverse bias condition. Barrier means, we have seen, barrier means one type of obstacle. When obstacle increasing means electrons and holes cannot diffuse from N to P and P to N. Electrons and holes do not jump easily from N section to P section and P section to N section. Therefore, the current will not form, current will not constitute. That's why in reverse bias mode, the barrier is increasing, means obstacle is increasing in reverse bias condition. Therefore, the little bit current flows because of the minority charge carriers. And in forward bias condition, the current forms because of the majority charge carriers. That's why in forward bias condition current constitute, and in reverse bias condition current do not forms, and at that time battery is switch off. We can say battery is switch off mode. Now, application of PN junction diode. Most of the appliances seen in our home, the most effective and most commonly used, that is cell phone. When we charge the battery of the cell phone, at that time we required a constant current. But in our home, government supplies a AC source. AC means alternating current, but we do not require that type of current, alternating current. The waveform of the alternate current is like the waveform of the alternating current. In them, during the half period of the cycle, current flows, and during the second half cycle, current do not flows. But we don't require that type of current. We require direct current. Means that type of current is direct. Direct means DC current. Direct current, and that is AC current means alternating current. Government provides a current in our home in the form of alternating current. But for charging of cell phone battery, we require a DC current, direct current. Why we require direct current, that we see later. Now, for converging AC to DC. For conversion of AC to DC, we require one device. We require one device that is easily available in market, that is easily convert AC energy into DC energy. So the device which perform that operation, the device which performs that operation, AC energy convert into DC energy, that is process from AC to DC. So today we have learned about the application of the PN junction diode. In the first one, rectifier circuit. In the rectifier circuit, types of the rectifier circuit, first one is the half wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier. Why half wave rectifier, that we will see. And in the next video lecture we have learned about the full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier also known as the bridge rectifier, but in our syllabus only explained about the half wave and full wave rectifier. So we will discuss only half wave and full wave rectifier. So let me start the application of the PN junction diode. In the application of the PN junction diode, first one is the half wave rectifier. Application of PN junction diode. Application of PN junction diode. First one, half wave rectifier. Question arise in our mind, what is rectifier? What is rectifier? Here two words important for this application. First one is rectification. 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 And second one is rectifier. Dear student, please note down that defines of the rectification and the rectifier. What is rectification? Rectification means the process of converting AC energy into DC energy. AC energy that is comes from the outside and that easily convert from DC energy. The process of converting AC energy into DC energy, that is rectification. That process is known as the rectification process. Second one, what is rectifier? What is rectifier? Rectifier means a circuit which performs rectification process. A circuit which performs rectification process, that circuit is known as the rectifier. Understood? What is rectification and what is rectifier? Rectification means a process of conversion from AC energy into DC energy, that is rectification. And the circuit which performs that operation, which is known as the rectifier. Now, in biasing of the PN junction diode, we have seen that in forward bias mode, diode easily allows the current to flow through the circuit, and in reverse bias mode, current do not flows, approximately 0. Now in half wave rectifier, first circuit diagram. In the circuit diagram means rectification, AC energy converted into DC energy. So first we have seen near about our home transformer, the symbol of the transformer, straight line, coil, first one coil and second coil, secondary coil. Now that is the primary coil of the transformer, primary coil of the transformer represented by P, and the secondary coil of the transformer represented by the S. Now here input in input 230 volt or 220 volt and 50 hertz frequency, 230 or 220 volt and 50 hertz frequency. Input of the transformer, that is primary winding of the transformer, and output of the transformer, that is secondary winding of the transformer. At the output side, we connect the PN junction diode. We connect the PN junction diode. Now here load register, from that we can take the output. Example of load register, suppose here if we connect the bulb, simply bulb, so bulb one type of the load. Now from that we can take the output. Load registered represented by capital R L. Here output input AC alternating current, and output our required, we need here DC current. The output of the rectifier circuit is direct current. Here half wave rectifier, here half wave rectifier. In half wave rectifier we used only one PN junction diode, In full wave rectifier we used 2 PN junction diode, and in bridge rectifier we used 4 PN junction diode. Now first half wave rectifier, in the half wave rectifier primary winding of the transformer and the secondary winding of the transformer. But question arise in our mind, sir, what is transformer? What is the function of the transformer? What is the requirement of the transformer here? So dear friends, transformer that controls the voltage, if we require only 230 volt or 150 volt, so we easily step up or step down, means we can easily step up, means increase or decrease the voltage with the help of the transformer. A transformer, which is a device which controls the voltage, means which step up, means which can increase the voltage or which can decrease the voltage easily with the help of the transformer. That's why we initially the main supply is connected to the transformer and output of the transformer given to the rectifier circuit. Now AC, input of the primary winding, that is AC. Waveform of the AC, waveform of AC. Waveform of AC, voltage and time angle. Now here pi, 0, pi and 2 pi. During the first half cycle means here angle between 0 angle between 0 less than theta means omega t less than pi. When the angle between 0 to pi angle between 0 to pi at that time first positive half cycle first positive half cycle. During the first positive half cycle input, that is AC, in AC input during the first positive half cycle when we given to the primary winding of the transformer, given to the primary winding of the transformer input. When the first means first one positive half cycle given to the transformer, positive half cycle given to the transformer at that time, here in diode p section and here n section means anode and cathode. P section means p type semiconductor, n section means n type semiconductor, means here positive and here negative. Here diode D1, diode D1. Now why here positive? Because p section of the pn junction diode, negative means n section of the pn junction diode. Now during the first half cycle given to the diode D1, at that time S1 terminal becomes positive, S1 terminal becomes positive, S1 positive here connected to the p section of the pn junction diode, means now diode in forward bias condition. When the diode in forward bias condition means effect of the electric field is reducing because of opposite direction of the electric field, positive. The overall effect of the electric field is reducing and diode in forward bias mode. Now S1 becomes positive as compared to S2, so here S2 terminal becomes negative. Positive negative means here true connection means positive with positive and negative with negative. Diode in forward bias mode means here diode allowed the current to flow through it, diode allows the current to flow through it. The direction of these diodes, it indicate that the conventional current flows in this direction. When the current flows through this direction from the load resistor, load resistor means if we consider here one type of bulb, if we connect a bulb then bulb will glow. According to the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, V is equal to I into R. I means conventional current flow through it, I and resistor R, product of current and resistor gives the voltage, and we can take the output easily from that load resistor RL. The direction of the flow of the current from during the first positive half cycle, the direction of the current is S1, direction of current S1 D1 RL, S2 to S1. Now output of this input, now draw the output during the first half cycle. Bulb will glow, means here plus. Input and output. Now during the second half cycle, what happens? Now we will see the during the second half cycle. During the second half cycle, the interval pi to 2 pi, interval pi to 2 pi, pi angle theta, theta means omega t less than 2 pi. During the second half cycle, means second negative half cycle, second negative half cycle, when the second negative half cycle given to this transformer, primary winding of the transformer, at that time here S1 S1 terminal of the transformer becomes negative. During the second half cycle, S1 terminal becomes negative. So here negative, S1 terminal becomes negative as compared to S2. In second half cycle, S2 becomes positive and S1 becomes negative. Means here P section is connected to negative terminal of the battery. We can say P section connected to the negative terminal of the battery and N section connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Means here diode in reverse bias mode. So we have seen in the reverse bias mode of the PN junction diode, same direction of the electric field. Because of the same direction of the electric field, here width and the height of the potential barrier increasing. When the potential barrier means one type of the obstacle, when the obstacle increasing, electrons and holes do not jump, do not diffuse from N to P and P to N easily. Little bit current, minor current flows in the reverse bias mode because of the minority charge carriers. That is very few amount of the minority charge carriers available in P section and in N section, and that current is approximately, we can say, 0. That's why in the reverse bias mode the current flows approximately 0. Now same situation here, P is connect in second half cycle. In the second half cycle, S1 becomes negative, S2 becomes positive. S1 negative, negative connected to the P section of the battery, and S2 positive, positive connected to the N section of the battery. Same situation happens here. Now the direction of current flows from S2. Now current flows from S2 in this direction. Because of the reverse bias mode, because of the reverse bias mode, here blockage of the total current blocked by these PN junction diode because of the reverse bias mode, and that current is approximately 0. At that time circuit breaks and current do not flows from S2 RL and from D1. And during the second half cycle, the direction of the current is S2 RL D1 and S1. During the second half cycle, the direction of the current is S2 RL D1 S1 to S2, and during the second half cycle current 0, means here straight line. In this manner, during the half positive cycle we got the output. During the second negative half cycle we do not get the output. That's why we can say from the output waveform. From the output waveform we can say half wave rectifier. Why half wave rectifier? Because here only we got output during the positive half cycle, and that type of the cycle is continuously repeating, and we got only continuously repeating, periodically repeating half cycle, and we got the output. Now in this manner half wave rectifier converts the AC energy into DC energy. Friends, in next video lecture we will see the full wave rectifier. What happens in full wave rectifier? Think about it. Okay, thank you.